Good time zones, everyone, and welcome to Tuesday, in which all the foxes are fighting over every single berry that they can get their teeth into. It's hilarious to watch. So I thought I'd leave the camera count on here for a minute for you to be able to enjoy it while I get through the introductions and the welcomes. I hope that everybody is having a good Tuesday so far. I see we've got quite a lot of people in here. We've got a Blast Jordan arriving with chocolate. Chocolate. Yes, please. Taryn, welcome in. True Purple, good to see you. Glad to hear you're feeling a bit better, Blast. Frauke, welcome in. Hot and cold drinks to share. Heil Hydrate. Yay! Hot and cold drinks, always good. Scroll faster. Let's see. No, the messages that were getting booped there, Blast, were entirely down to the full override and things that I have absolutely no chance of getting anywhere near. They're being blocked before you even get to send them. Raven, welcome in. Good to see you. Let's see. Anyone else looked at Hightail yet? No, I haven't looked at it yet, Raven. There's a few people that I know are going to be streaming it. I think a couple are streaming it right now, so I'm fully suspecting we're up against the Hightail hype right now. Go figure. Let's see. Seribot, welcome in. Good bot. Lotus, welcome in. Thank you for joining the Scurry. True Purple joining the Scurry. Lotus redeeming a Hydrate. Heil Hydrate. Yeah, it's going to take me a minute to get through the introductions. Hey, everybody. So that's the Hydrate. And the stretch to go with it. Oh. Yep. That's at least one shoulder gone pop. Thank you for that, Lotus. Everyone else, remember, hydrate, stretch, look after yourselves. You do need to take care. It is important. And if you need to, med check as well. Let's see. More scurrying. Lotus is in class. Have a good lurk, Locus. Jerry May, welcome in. Good to see you. Ritsu, welcome in. Math Girl, hey, welcome in. Scroll faster. Nordic Wolf, welcome in. Oh, good grief. I'll catch up with this eventually. Maybe. Urban, welcome in. Good to see you. And Hunter as well, welcome in. I know that there's a couple of things going on immediately after this. Hunter is on a lurk. Thank you for the lurk. Shadow Sky, welcome in, and thank you for a 240 stream streak, which you got away from the Mary Whitehouse bot. Well done. Kill Birdie, welcome in. Uh, Nordic Wolf suffering from Twitch being twitchy. Nothing new there. Twitch is twitchy. Jerry May on a 3-stream streak. Whoops. First streak for you, and the Merry White House bot caught you. Whoops. Yeah, you'll be surprised to hear that that's actually not as often. Not as unusual as everyone thinks, it seems. Depends on who it is. Miss Ferret, welcome in. Thank you for joining the scurry as well. Hunter on a 240 stream streak. And caught by the Merry White House bot as well. But that's, three catches, 1 escape. Goodness. Blast on a 435 stream streak. And they got away. I know it's a 1-3 and you claim it's rigged, but you at least escaped. Hunter was the meat shield for Blast. There was a Pokemon. I hope people managed to catch that. I didn't even notice it. Nordic has yet to escape. Well, keep going. You never know. Reminder from the Frauke Information Service, weeklies are to catch attempts and catching dragons. Thank you to Frauke for that. Happy scurrying foxes. Yes, there's many scurrying foxes. Let's see. 78% dark chocolate. Yes, please. I'm sure that they won't make it. Hightail or Hypetail. You'll see yourself out. Oh, Kel. Had an email from a specific university thinking you might have heard a confirmation, and it said you're invited to the virtual postgrad tour. Dang an Abbott. Yep, that, yes. Urban, thank you for joining the scurry, and Ratty, welcome in. Thank you for joining the scurry as well. Hotel Hype. I wonder if we need another Minecraft. So far from what you've seen, nothing stands out. I don't know. I have heard a variety of completely inconsistent things, so kind of hard to tell. You did hear your name, Math. Just saying hi. Hightail. Is Hightail the one owned by Hypixel Studios? Apparently. I think they bought back the control over it. They decided that they wanted to make it their own. Yeah, just basically said, yeah, this is ours. TGM, welcome in. Good to see you. Stress is going to continue. Streak is going to continue, and you're going to continue to be caught. Not sure because 40%. Yeah. We'll see. Blast is fighting with Automod again. Whoopsie. I've heard a variety of things. Yes, that's how hiring works. Wow. Just wow. And over in Discord, welcome into Glam Pixie, who is hanging out over there. Right. I'm going to be... Oh. I'm going to... Oh. Whoop. Well, I was going to stop looking at the foxes, but TGM has just redeemed that they want to have a white fox named Lumon. So I guess we're going fox hunting. Fox adding. Is that going to be an age-locked or or do you want it to be one that grows up? TGM. I suppose I should actually log in. Ratty on a 10 stream streak. Thank you for that. And oh, you escaped. Woohoo! Glam Pixie's choice on a fox for Blast Jordan, and Merry White House bot running after Urban, and they escaped as well. So it's a 50-50 escape on them. Right. Let's swap over to that and actually log in. It's not for you, it's for Glam. Yeah, Blast redeemed it for Glam. If I'm not making sense, that's normal. And Urban is after a leather armor for a Gordon. Crikey. Right, let's get some get some name tags and deal with these in the order that they've arrived. Fox Jordan. Do you want that one age-locked, Glam, or do you want that one allowed to grow up at free range? Whoops. So, Lumon. You know, I swear there was a, I swear there was a, for all the puns, age-locked seems best. An anvil there. Right. So we're going Fox Jordan. Magical disappearing anvils, Batman. I guess it was made with holy rusted metal. No. 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 So we got Fox Jordan for you, Glam. Do you want that age-locked, or do you want it allowed to grow up? I need some... No, that's not going to help. I've got a sure. I don't know whether that's sure let it grow up or sure have it age-locked. I think that might be sure have it age-locked. Age-locked for chaos. Age-locked it is then. One more name tag, please. Oh, bundle of bundles. I hope I've remembered how to spell that properly. Right, let us go and get Lumon. Hey, foxes. Hi. Hello, little one. Uh-oh. I can't see your... I can't see your... there we are. So, Lumon is a free range and will be allowed to grow up. And since this next one's for Pixie, let's add it over up where Pixie is looking after her foxes. Hello, you two. Right. Anthony and Husk. If you would please to be waking up. Look. Are you that sleepy that you... There we are. I was about to say. Right. Hey, look, would you... Pixie, you've got a gremlin. And apparently that should have been age lock, not age locked. Hi. Husk, would you let me up for a second? It's named after Blast. Of course it's a gremlin. Yep. Doesn't help that I'm incapable of remembering how to do the age lock. Right, let's try that again. Whee! Aha. We believe you, Blast. Thousands wouldn't. Um, Take 3. Maybe I should have a cheat sheet. Yeah. Oh, right. Or maybe I should just not be terrible. Right. There we are. And now we have a Fox Jordan. Apparently, I am not very good at remembering what the heck I'm doing in Minecraft. Cully, you shocked. I know. You're all absolutely very, very shocked that I have no idea what I'm doing, do you? Good lord. And we have a Pokemon in chat for those who might be interested in trying to catch it. Alright. Let's head over to Gordonstein, where Urban is getting a leather armor upgrade. So let's get that sorted. But first, let's have a quick snack and a quick nap. Kel was playing with the data pack earlier. Age Lock and Age Lock both work. Thank you, Kel. It's nice to know that I really should actually pay some attention. And thank you for correcting me on that before I burned through all of my name tags. That said, they really should normalize the name. Yeah. And of course, the underscores were obviously my problem as well. Although I thought underscores were allowed. But who knows. Age Lock with a capital A. Age Lock with no caps. And Age Lock underscore. All that. Oh, for goodness sakes. As like half of the possible options. And I got half of them wrong. For extra chaos, one could request an adult fox named Age. Frauke. What have we said about large amounts of chaos? Don't need that one today. Right, we're gonna crash. My gremlin is well fed. Many gremlins are well fed. Right. While I am derping hard and forgetting to actually pick up anything by way of emeralds so that I can actually go shopping, I should clear the request queue a little bit. So I can actually, yeah, that one's done. That one's done. And that one's done. Urban, before I lose track, do you want to name a set of colours for this armour? And while we're sorting that out, Blast has just provided today's evil pun of the day. Orange earlier. Did they? Sorry, Urban. There was a honeybee that was very successful in making honey jars, so much so that their partner asked them, "Honey, do you think this is a bit much? Why did you say so?" Yeah, it's a bit jarring to my eyes. Goodness sakes. Oh, yes, you did say orange, please. I apologise profusely. Do you want it to be all 4 pieces in orange, or do you want, say, a mix of pieces? I don't know. This is the question. This is the story. No, that's the opening of. Wow, you guys are. You guys are being nice to me today. It's nearly 6 PM, not eaten all day. Woke up at 10 AM, fell asleep till 4:30. Urban, go eat. You need to take care of yourself. Or at least, feel free to go eat the moment that we finish sorting this out for you. All 4 in orange. Excellent. Right, that will be sorted just as soon as I've washed it so that you can actually get nice, clean leather armor in the right colors for you. So, Iron Brew themed. Logical. Boing. Oh look, orange dye. I don't think I actually had this prepared. I mean, this area is deliberately set up for armor and equipment purchases, so yes, I do have this prepared. Alright, 4 pieces of orange. Not got out of bed yet. Right. Hello, Gordonstein. You never know, I might actually come back here and do some building eventually. But since we're still in the middle of winter as far as I'm concerned, we're going to carry on with the Frozen Archive for a little bit longer. Speaking of snacks, need to finish up the rest of the cherries. They're drying up. There we are. There's Urban's book. So, Lord Ironbrew. 2260113 in building 2. Thank you, gentlemen, for your... Yes. Thank you, gentlemen, for your arr. I swear these guys definitely should be pirates. Does this mean at some point that I... No. Moving on. I am not scope creeping any further. We are not adding to the to-do list. Not today. Not today. Too late. The thought's already passed my mind. Hello. Lord Ironbrew. There we are. Urban, thank you so much. You have armor for Lord Ironbrew. Large amounts of chaos. Isn't that just a Friday? No, seems any other day as well, Glam Pixie. I was thinking a pirate ship. Yeah, I was thinking that we need the high seas versions of the... Guys. No pushing. Gotta go for the shop for the food effort, though. Oh, dear. Oh, look, I found the brain cell. And Lord Ironbrew. And Shumway. Did someone forget to hit enter? I don't know. Welcome in, Sci-Fi. Oh! I know what you mean. Yes, I did forget to hit enter. One of these days I need to work out if I can actually get the bot hooked up to that Discord as well and just tell it to post it automatically. Thank you, Sci-Fi. Today on, Scotsman forgot to actually post to Discord that he was live in one of the Discords that he posts to. I know what I'm doing. I'm a professional. We're not quite sure what I'm a professional at. It's probably... Wow. That's disturbing. Oh, dear. The old Betsy goes up on the wall, Urban. That's why you had the lava bucket above your armor. The flag is the only thing they can carry. So they don't lose the flag. In fact, we can't even change the flag after they've been given it. Yum, snacks. Welcome back, Kel. And thank you so much for saving up the points for all of those foxes and that leather armor. Whoop. I'm going to ignore the... your question is, how is Fnurbles doing? Fnurbles has probably escaped. We'll check up on Fnurbles later. Actually, while we're roaming. Today on Reasons to Get Nowhere. Distractions. I did, Urban, yes. When I mentioned that I'd passed him, he still had his flag. He was happily carrying it and waving it at me, and causing as much mayhem as a Gordon does. Whee! Hello, Overseer. One of these days I might need to actually name him. Or give him somewhere to live. Where on earth? Oh, look. Fnurbles is still hanging around. Do we not have sound? Hey, Fnurbles. How you doing? You seem to have roamed a bit. Should I take you back to your work area? Okay. Thanks, Raven. Come on. Oh, is that okay sound as in that sound fantastic sort of phrasing? Right. Come on, Fnurbles. You keep roaming. Right. Chosen one I should call the Overseer. Well, that's what, no, wrong direction. That's what our friend in the boat here is. This is the Overseer. Cranky little person sometimes. I need a heck ton of grindstones along here. Yep. I realised what you meant on the third attempt that it went through my brain, Urban. Thank you for clarifying, though. Oh, dear. Slang is one of those things where it takes a moment to cope with regional dialects. Whee! Whee! Oh, hold on. Nope. I'm going to pick up some food. So I'm a tad short on food. So let's head for... I haven't named the Overseer. He's known as the Overseer, we just haven't name tagged him. Ritsu, welcome in. 45 stream streak. Ow. Ow. And... oh, you were intercepted by the Merry White House bot. Excuse me. Would you mind not taking up my portal? Good grief. No. No. That's the one. Doop, 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 doop. Hi, things. Hi, Stuffy. Hail, Hydrate. Hey, Bad Moon. Welcome in. I approve of that quote. Hail, Hydrate. And thank you for the stretch as well there, Itzy. Oh, yeah. And for those who are after their catch attempts, or maybe just after it, we have a Bellsprout in chat. It's super fast Feg. Welcome in, Feg. I'm sure you're probably very, very busy trying to get ready for travel. But it's good to see you, and I hope you have safe travels today. Sadly in the corner. Aww. Yeah. That's a good question. Is this pre-flight or during flight? There's a friend ball? I don't think I've noticed that one before. Oops. Boing. And Glam Pixie says safe travels to you, Feg. He flies through the tunnels as he carries around all the mayhem as he's trying to go. Friend Ball increases the affection of the caught Pokemon. Ooh. And Lotus caught the Bellsprout. Congratulations, Lotus. Just sat on the train, having said goodbye. Pre-flight. Flight departs in 5.25 hours. Crikey. I want to go back to Glasgow. Can't afford to. Just booked to Mamre, Turkey at the end of it. Well, Sanity, welcome in. Welcome, Raiders. I hope everybody is having a lovely day today, and I hope that you had a fantastic stream. Welcome in. If you have a moment to say what you were getting up to in your stream, it would be lovely to hear. And if you need to raid and run and take care of yourselves, absolutely very much do that. Excuse me while I fall over my brain. Self-care is best care. Elad, welcome in as well. And yes, that goes to all of those coming in with that street raid thing. And for those who are curious, have a little bit of adorable. We have many, many foxes all taking some adorable, cute naps. Nobody move! I dropped my brain. Taran? That feels like that should be quoted. I love the fact that this one's having a nap time snack. And of course, it's the white-clad fox. Aww. So that's what I stepped on. Please don't step on my brain. How you doing, Elad? Was working on the ground cover for the jousting arena. My word, a jousting arena, huh? That sounds fun. Is that taking into account the new the new spear mechanics and using those for fun and chaos? Oh, fantastic. Are you setting it up for people to run, or are you setting it up for people to ride horses? Or camels? Or any other rideable animal? So specifically, don't think it should be quoted, and since you're already quoting. Okay, nobody step on the brain. You share that with Scotsman, even if not for his sake. Don't step on it for my sake. Everyone, remember, be kind. That's Kel's brain cell as well. So, we are 35 minutes into stream, and we haven't yet placed a block. At least we've got standards to live down to. One thing I do need to do before I forget. Quick, somebody make a distraction happen. It's already happened. I need to fix something before I have. We have horses, skelly horses, and pigs so far, but the current setup does not accommodate the pigs. Well, that's just not fair on the pigs, clearly. Right. This is probably going to hurt. But I made a goof. It's not going to hurt. Thank goodness for that. I forgot to light up a little bit of digging. Whoop. And Canadian Dragon is getting Moonbeam as a fox. Thank you so much for that, Moonbeam. Thank you so much for Moonbeam. Oh, goodness. You know, one of these days, I'm going to make sense. Today is not that day. Somebody ordered a distraction. Are we age-locking Moonbeam Dragon, or are we letting them be a free roaming? Age lock. Age lock it is. Right. At least I now know what I need to write in the that's a shulker. That is not a right. So we age lock, and we have Moonbeam. By the powers of Moonbeam. I need a nap. Hey, Void. How you doing, Void? And thank you for the scurry as well there, Dragon. Right. He goes up to the up, then realizes he's in the wrong place. Whoops. I should have taken that left turn at Albuquerque. You got here and heard it. We need a distraction. I mean, distractions happen anyway. It is a side effect of the existence of my brain. Husk and... oh, goodness. Whoops. Anthony. Oh, no, hey. Come. Get back. We got another gremlin. There we are. We have a Moonbeam. And they are adorable. All the cute little foxes. Oh, ooh. If I can do that, so can they. They don't seem to be in a hurry. Right, let's place a block. I know, it's a miracle. Yay, may she watch over and protect us all. Right, since I'm a little bit worried about that block that I just climbed, let's do that. Excellent. And of course, you have a Glam Pixie there looking after Moonbeam. Collecting yet more. I mean, apparently Glam Pixie is dropping the berries all over the floor, but well, we'll let them off. Right, let's do the opposite of place blocks. Let's remove a few. We share the whole brain. Why are you lot threatening to step on the brain? Hashtag free pixie. Yep. Okay. I wanted those blocks, which is good. How about a pinch? Look, there's no pinching of the brain cell. Okay. What's the closest multiple of 3 to 26? That's the 24. 3 8s. So, what are we slicing up now, other than the brain? Does anyone know if there's anywhere in stats that tells you total blocks placed versus total blocks broken? I think it only tells you on a block by block basis. Because I think the statistics here, so times mined and times used are the two. It would dragon, yes, except for the one element of but not over, on the grounds that it's hard for me to place down more blocks than I have in my inventory. Except for that rotten flesh that I keep picking up. Right. Also, I've just realised I needed it to be a multiple of 6 as well. So, yay! I didn't verbalise that full thought. Of course I didn't. I don't know what I'm talking about at the best of times. How dare I even consider trying to verbalise a thought? I mean, perish the thought that I would verbalise a thought. Okay, so either much adding up or somehow exporting it to a spreadsheet. One or two of the extension add-ons thingamahoozits for counting. There's a better statistics mod. Look, I have a brain. It's just fallen over somewhere. And I'm fairly sure that the better statistics mod has a whole heap more information available than just the off-the-shelf stuff. He says, having crafted a whole pile of shelves. It's easier for chat to help if the full thought is visualised, just verbalising it so we're all on the same page. Look, I know it would be lovely, but it's me. The odds of me actually managing a complete thought at any one time, it's hard enough for me to even manage half a thought. What are the odds that this is lined up with a window? 0, apparently. Let's put that there and take out this pair. Does that include a word? Who knows? Thank you for that follow. Welcome to the madness. And we have a Toxapex in chat, for those who might be interested in trying to catch it. It is a water and poison type, so therefore it is not a dragon that you want to try and catch for your weeklies, but hey, any catch is valid this week. Tier A rare. Ooh, it's a rare. See, this is what happens when I don't pay enough attention. Right, let's get a desk going. So if we've got that, we can put in a desk. Let's put a desk here. I'm trying to decide if I like that or whether or not I should... No, I think I want to use dark oak for the desktop. You're not responsible for Scotsman's inability to think. Your coffee intake does not help him. It affects... merely helps my ability to translate. Look, the odds of being able to translate me are slim at the best of times.
Horny toad!
The horny toads are back! Praise the... No. I'm not sure praise the horny toad sounds like the thing that we should be saying. Toxapex was caught by Dragon, Lotus, Frauke, Blast, and Ravens. And I'm guessing not Feg. I quite like that. The question is, do we do it like this? And oh, that's... Praise the horny toads! We really need a corner block to go... I'm not sure that asking for corner blocks for shelves is a good idea. What do you think, Void? No? Look, the clock says sleep. The Void says no. Ah, there we are. Taryn is probably off collecting their food, Jerry May, so they'll probably answer that question in a few minutes. Elkhorn! Welcome in, Moose. You know, I had a thought the earlier. You know, it would be nice if I actually was able to have a single statement that made sense today. And Raven has gone for that. Thank you for Raven. I have... There's an image I love, which is a dragon that has... it's got a dragon with a horde of squirrels. It's basically this dragon lying there with squirrels running all over it. I had the thought that at some point we should probably I'm so tempted to commission a cartoon image of a moose, well, actually an elk, with 12 squirrels running around it and over it and so forth, and a trench coat hanging from the horns. You do not have a hubba-dubba-dub, whatever that is. Thank you for coping with anything involving my brain. Petitions for the restricted sections of the Frozen Archives to be renamed the Merry White House Annex. Yeah, that probably wouldn't be far off from the truth. That's mangrove. Should go here. You like it? Imagine I'm sure we should. It would just be a matter of finding the right person to commission it from. Do I have... What's the... No, it's white banner. Do I have any black wool? What do you know? I do. That's a miracle. I actually have the material I need. Breakfast burrito and a 32 ounce of coffee. Ooh, a thimble of... What? Just how much coffee do you get through, Dragon? Actually, don't answer that. I'm not sure I really want to know. Here we find out whether or not Dragon has managed to imbibe the daily LD50 of caffeine. I like that. That works as a chair. Right, let's grab a couple of other things. I need some... Oh, my brain won't function. It's a physical impossibility for my brain to function, particularly on a day ending in Y. Or should that be a day ending in Y? Desk should be one block wider so the chair is centered. Okay. I might also move it left by a block as well then. So that the chair is in front of the pillar. Yes, that. Herp derp. I was about to say, where is my stone cutter? It's right in front of me. Will this area contain one of the mooted regional offices for the No Drama Safety Llama? I don't know. What it is, however, going to have in a few minutes is a Raven Trickster. Because this is Raven's desk. At which point I really should have asked something, a raven or a writing desk. Both talk if. I should have asked whether or not what sort of Jim I'm not Jim. No, for goodness sake, Scott. I should have asked what colour armour we should be giving Raven. How does she do that? Yep. I feel like that should be turned around. How does she bloomin' do that? Right, we were thinking of figuring out how to do a robe and probably black. Yes, the robe is something that will probably be added later once I have the foggiest clue how to do it. But for the moment, we're going to get you in the first case, Raven. Oh, it's snowing. Of course it is. Is it actually getting dark? No, it's just snowing a lot. Lovely. Banner on an armor stand, probably. There's going to be a lot of armor stand fnurbling, Feg. I strongly suspect there will be a lot of armor stand fnurbling. Elkhorn on a 95 stream streak. Well, that's why we've got the trench coat hanging from the elk's horns. Oh, but they got caught again. I know, I'm trying to figure out how to make this look right. Have you seen the effect of banners on the shelves? Yes, I have seen what Pearl was doing with them. They do look quite fantastic. And apparently I've gotten off by 1 error. Yeah. Let's have a think. Let's have a think with stuff that's actually in a chest. Ooh, I know. Oh. Heil Hydrate. I haven't watched Joel. For a while. So I'll have a look at that one, Elkhorn. And a stretch as well. Check the screenies and spawn chunks. Ah, that. I was going to say which Joel, because I wasn't sure if it was Joel Smallish Beans or Joel Spawn Chunks. And Elk is being caught by the Merry White House bot. Yes. 1, 2. So I need 3, which means 6, and I've only got 4, so that doesn't help. Let's go for the polished, and then I think I had 5. I've got 3. 5. Interesting thing is, I saw the screenies. I then completely forgot the screenies. The screenies sounds like it's a an award ceremony. Trying to figure out if you should skip stream and start over since you hit 95. That one's your choice, Elk. And the screenish for best Twitch clip goes to... Yeah, exactly. That's the sort of thing it makes me think of, Elkhorn. So I would like to have... So I want to have a doorway here, somehow. And then a wall here, and then a doorway here. Tromping with Scots. Tromping with Scots in a Minecraft. Tromping with the Scots in a Minecraft. Tromping with the Scots in a Minecraft. Trump, trump, trumpity, trump, trump. Ah, that's what I was looking for. I'd have to skip a Saturday to get it to skip. I wasn't sure if Elk was trying to get back to, or trying to sync up with the days of the week, or just simply skip out before they hit 100. Also, welcome in, Blackclad. Have a good lurk, J-May. And we have a Pokemon in chat for those who might be interested in catching whatever the heck it was. That's not the block that was supposed to be there. That's too wide. That is... Actually, it's 3 wide, which is not... That's it. Oh, Elcon. Much appreciate that attitude. Oh, hold on. 1, 2, 1, 2. Hey, I can put a doorway here. And Blackclad and I both caught that one. How are you doing, Blackclad? Should I be going for... No, that feels too short. Right, up there. Well, that's a very interesting door frame. Let's try that again. Didn't you hear, Blackclad? Storyfond has retired. We're focusing entirely on the whole moose and squirrel element now. Well, since we're playing Adventures of Moose and Squirrel quite a lot, we decided that it was probably nicer just to move on from Storyfond and just head with Moose and Squirrel. Much more fun. And chaotic. Moose, squirrel, mayhem, chaos. 12 squirrels in a trench coat. I don't know how many of these I need, so a completely odd number is probably the right thing. That way it won't feel wrong when I've gotten the wrong number. Speaking of squirrels, the other day you sent like 25 squirrels to a Rimworld. Oh, goodness. Rimworld squirrels. Aren't those things dangerous? Did they have CCI enabled or something? Twitch Toolkit. Similar, but not quite to CCI then. It's Rimworld. Everything can be dangerous. Yep. I really wish we had had vertical stairs, because I'd love to take out this corner. Oh, actually, hold on. Well, actually, let's take these out. Oh, no, 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 no. What you had to do is $Squirrel25, proving that you had the money. But also vertical stairs. Exactly. No, not the top one. Take out that and that. That does not feel right. Okay, so let's swap the thinking on this a little. Remember Wild Red Dwarf in your head. I mean, I may have to move this door entirely, because I'm about to do silly things. Silly things? In this economy? That. Let's move this inside. And thank you for joining the Scary Alcorn. Right, so what we can do now that we've got that is... if I do... 6 of these and 4 of the... No, do a Rimworld playthrough where everyone is Rimmer. Good lord. Look after yourself, Blast. Everyone buckle up. Incoming. Aha. Ooh. Oh. Yeah, there was an entire ship of Rimmers or something, wasn't that? Okay, that's epic. I might be overdoing the epic, but I really like it. What do you do if you cross a science fiction with a film with a toad? You get Star Wars. Oh. Good night, everybody. Need something across the top. I'm liking this. It's possibly a bit too epic, but hey, we can tone down the epic later. If in doubt, over. Oh, that's pale moss. Oh yes, that's what I was looking for. Oh, I can't count. I need 4 of those. Oh well. Since I've got to go back downstairs anyhow to stop off at Void. Throws an extra sleep dart at Jordan. Yep. Sleep well, Jordan. No. Yes. I need to do the area across the top. I'm also tempted to... Yeah, that would work. If I do that and then... Yes, that would... okay, yeah. So that's 6. 6 of those. Let's go with tough brick. And 7 of those. Also in tough brick. And then we shift everything It had to be done, Blacklad, didn't it? It also makes it clearer that it's not me saying these things. Oh, incoming Elkhorn joke. What's the difference between a well-dressed man on a unicycle and a well-dressed man on a bicycle? Attire. Oh. Oh, Elkhorn. Still, at least it's not the, it's near the paper. Dang it, I'm 3 short. For some reason, my brain is now thinking of the Piper from Portland. And... There's a bagpiper in Portland who goes around on a unicycle playing the Star Wars theme with, I think he has a Darth Vader helmet on, or he might not. Actually, no, he doesn't, because he's playing bagpipes, obviously. But he has fire that comes out of the top of the bagpipes. It is officially, what the heck? Yeah, with pyrotechnics. Have we got another tree? We do. Fantastic. Is this a silk touch? Yes, it is. I need to move that one to the left. Throws a derailleur at elk. Wow. Talk about derailleuring things. And elk is pulling out a shield. Wow. That dark oak gave me 1 sapling. Talk about stingy. Lotus snags elk's shield and flees whilst giggling. I mean, if you're going to do something. Is that the opposite of... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Is that the opposite of making Elkhorn do things Captain America style, where he's only allowed a shield? It's not maths, it was just simple counting. I'm waiting to find out how much of an off by 1 I've got. Counting is not maths. Yay, I got the right number. Just 1 math. Evil man math. Evil man. Evil man, sorry. Footy, welcome in. If in doubt, make 30 more dark oak shelves. And then add a few over here. And I need a couple here. And I probably need to do something across the top of this, so it's probably a useful idea. It's Jake Canusos. He's Matteo and Benidorm. Honestly, I don't think I've ever watched Benidorm. So I'm missing context of who the heck that is. Wow. I've just managed to place several of these in completely the wrong place. Oh, this is... You see, that's a nice panelled wall. The usage for the for the shelving is really interesting. Your class is supposed to be about circuits, and we're learning the periodic table. Hold on, one of these doors is not where it should be. You wonder which gold items in the dark oak frames would make it look like it's gilded. I don't know about gilded, but if I put a gold... As my gift to you, Raven, I give you an office with some really, really annoying dust spots. My thoughts on... I know this is expensive. Yeah, I was about to say, you're probably going to be learning... If you're working on circuits, you may be thinking, looking into doping and... no, that didn't work. And how you actually build circuits themselves through the doping process. For those who are curious, I am not even sure I've got the right combination of framing for that. Silicon oxide is made with oxygen. That might actually be the thing. And there was a Kingler in chat, and I didn't even notice. I love the fact that I'm having to actually sort out these ingots as nuggets individually, because otherwise it'll just steal all of them. Don't ask me, I just suffer here. Yep. I'm not sure I like it. Oh, you're going to be difficult. It's a love drawing atoms. Oh, I see what's happening. It's replacing the ingot, the nugget in my hand with the nugget on the shelf. For Fnurple's sakes. Right, that gets rid of those from my inventory, thank goodness. Not often you get to make a joke by saying yes in Spanish while saying silicon to another conversation. I mean, it's a very silly conversation. Silicon. But I do not go, blah, blah, blah. Aldi, welcome in, Aldi. How you doing? I need a nap before it gets too dark. I also need to start thinking about adding in And in answer to that question, Black Lad, possibly. Oh, that's better. That blends better. You have to get used to how this teacher says aluminium. Oh, are they... Is it... Question, Lotus. Are they saying aluminium or aluminum? Because... different regions... Yeah. I swear, aluminium and aluminum are two different things. And if they're not, they dang well should be. I need to put another wall here. I'm also tempted to move the desk to here. So it's facing the doorway into this and hidden from the signs. From the window. Let's just move the desk itself rather than the chair and see if it looks right. Yeah, I think that's going to work better because then we can put something in the space here, like a workbench or something. Got to give a raven somewhere to work. Put some light back in. I love how I've built this desk like 5 times already. Aluminium is strong and flexible sulfur material. Aluminum is a spelling mistake. Wow. Brutal, but wow. Query. Once Luna adds the raven head for wilderness, is that something that could be used here as well, assuming I find the name used for the head? Possibly. I could have a raven on a... Oh. Dagfnerbly. Now I've just gone with... I'm thinking of a raven on a stand. In the corner. You know, just here, sort of thing. Quoth the raven, eat my shirts. I mean, I could look it up because it's the same heads as we have on Idiotic. I'll hydrate. Again, one's just a typo. And a stretch to go with that. Ooh. Could I make a flying raven a la Mumbo? Not fit in an office. I need a door for this office. Bellfire, welcome in. There's plenty of room for a raven to fly around. Mm-hmm. Today on pedanticism and its position in the community. feel like I need either a 1-wide door or a 3-wide door here. We're doing all right, Bellfire. How are you doing? I also kind of feel like I should have this level of epic on the inside of the... No, I shouldn't. No, I shouldn't. Yeah. Your name has been repeatedly used in vain, Raven. Oh, no, that's not going to work. Talking about adding a Raven on a stand. Yes. Because I've turned your desk around again. I can't do this in a sensible manner. Because a 3-wide door would look weird. It's been surprisingly warm downstairs. Yeah, it's been close to sort of 9 degrees here today. Because a 3-wide door feels excessive given that I've only got a 2-wide door here. Bless you, Lotus. But a 2-wide door doesn't fit because it's an odd number of... Unless we put the... no. Fnurbles. Hello, it's exact... yes, it is. Well, it just means that the desk is going to be off-center to the door. You can live with that. I don't think you get a choice at this point, Raven. Question becomes, which side do we want the epic? And I'm tempted to give you the epic. And then this room becomes the panelled room. Yeah. Or no door at all, just an arch. It's supposed to be an office. And there's an antechamber to the office. So it kind of feels a little weird if we don't have an office, as it were. No, that's the stone cutter. That's the right thing. One of us knows what they're doing. I'm not sure it's me. Good luck with class, Lotus. I'm thinking of swapping out those. Yeah, let's go for tough on those. You don't want to draw any more atoms. Oh. Let's go for that. 1, 2, 3. No. That. 1, 2, 3, 4. Of those. Oh, no. Hold on. And 6 of those. those. Actually, no. I don't need those. I just need 12. I need some. I don't have some. Okay, then we're gonna have to find some. Things. Stuff. Yes, those. Nope, that's, and we have a Pokemon in chat for those who may be interested in catching a Seedot. Dirt. Do. Can't believe I just opened a trapdoor that's the side of a shelf to be able to get to a thingamy so that I could do the whatchamaflingy. Whatchamaflingy. The Sum of All Fears. Good book, terrible film. Ah. Oh. Ah. Fnurbles. Well, I guess we're going to be putting... Yep, fine. Watch me flingy! Often heard during the higher end games. Aye. Actually, what would it happen if I were to thingamy, what's it? With the, Hoojma Fnurbled. No. That's not bad. That looks pretty good. Oh, it's our piece of what's it? The old caber flingy. Aye. Here we find the caber flingy. So this room is going to be like the outer office for the main office, I guess. I almost feel like this needs to have a little bit more detail on it. Maybe. Ah, yes. That's thingamy and a bit of the hoobity. Of course they do. Do I not have any iron bars? No, apparently I don't. Huh. How odd. The caber toss would be a good addition to the Olympics. Yeah, I agree. Hey, Mad, welcome in. Happy Tuesday. At least I think it's still Tuesday. That feels wrong. The Highland Decathlon. Aye. Beehives for filing boxes. Yes, Feg. That's a lovely idea. I can probably put some filing cabinets in. I might actually put some filing cabinets into the corner here. let's not do that. Let's put that in there, and that in there. I think I've got some. No, not in that one. Or not. Oh. I used to have some of those in here. But apparently they've been pushed out for other things. Fine. You know, it would probably be quicker just to do that and make 10 of them. Oh, tree. Excellent. I love the way that this tree keeps growing every time I need more wood. It is conveniently timed wood. Could use... I could. I'm not sure I want to be subtle. That's the problem. Do I look like a man who does subtle, considering the overkill that I've done around here? Raven! 36s is 10 sixes is 60. Divided by 4 is 20 and 15. Yeah, I'm doing maths again. Don't mean to. Where are they? There they are. Wow, Elkhorn. Gaffnabbles. Oh, have they fixed that? It used to be that when you placed a hive, it would immediately change its NBT and you'd never be able to actually pick it up and stack them again. A quarter into the 500s. Yeah. Although it might be because I'm using a Silk Touch axe that helps with it, he says, realising he's actually got a Silk Touch axe as his normal. Thank you for joining the scurry there, Blacklad. Oh yeah, I did some shopping earlier today. I got 4 stacks of bookshelves. 4 stacks of bookshelves. Do you know how many emeralds I burned through for that? Due to the propensity of the subject of votes quotes to happen, the rotation of the Earth means that there is a perpetual Mexican wave of oh my. Oh, I forgot to pick up some dirt. Did I have Hero of the Village at the time? Yes, I did. I'm not... and it was Hero of the Village 5, Raven. Because I'm not completely stupid. Wow. You know, I said that and approximately immediately failed. They were going between 4 and 5, depending on whether or not the villager was in a good mood with me.
Remember all the happy times we had.
Apparently today is a Scotsman quote day. We have a high quotient of fnurbles. don't like these, the sides of those. You're not completely stupid, you know. Sometimes that might be debunkable.
Great horny toad!
I misread that as debunkable, as opposed to debatable as well. Apparently today is the Great Horny Toads Day. Yep. And the Scotsman quote day. Yes, let's go with you. Old school shelf format. It's been a while since I've done one of those. When's the Great Banquet of Fnurbling? That is the question. And the answer is no clue. I'm not even sure what the Great Banquet of Fnurbling is. Anyway. We shall worship and praise the almighty great Horny Toad. I'm not sure we should be praising that one. Old school shelf format for when you need something that can stop a bullet. I mean, it might be a bullet-pointed list. No. Nah. Nobles. You're picturing the Hypnotoid from Futurama, just oh my. Honestly, I'm more tempted to say, Lotus, can we get you to draw a cartoon elk with 12 squirrels and a trench coat hanging from the elk's antlers, horns, whatever the heck they are. Today on Inspiration. Inspiration, that's what you need. Yeah, that is my concern, Taran. You're in the wrong place. Nah. Forwards is better. 10-gallon hat and a bushy red mustache. That's the great pimp horny toad. And I'm not sure that that's a phrase that ever should be used in any situation, let alone public. Puts head in hands. This teacher talks so slowly and so monotone that all you want to do is be able to reach out and touch someone so that you might be able to get through the lesson without the urge to completely murder someone, and then be able to try and figure out where to hide the body. And we have a Pokemon in chat for those who might want to try and get one. Blackclad's now screaming. Not quite sure that that's... You gotta know that Sam is referring to a specific breed of toad. Well, yes, we know, but since when's that ever stopped? When has reality ever stopped us from taking the mick out of something? Beulah. 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 Can handle the monotone, but not the slowness. Slowness. Do I have any item frames? Yes, yes I do. And... Yes, excellent. Perfect. Oh, that works so nicely. I had a feeling those would go in the right place. I still need one more on here. I can't count to 4 correctly. I didn't use any in here, did I? No. But those look so much like the handles on filing cabinets. There's another one. They are. I think I stole the idea from somebody else, but I'm not sure. Because it turns that into the shadow under the filing cabinet handle. Part of it is from Decked Out. Is it? Is that what I'm borrowing ideas from now? Why am I not surprised that I'm stealing ideas from Decked Out? I feel like I need to do this. Just to complete the boxing in. Yeah, that's better. They had the item frame and button as a filing cabinet. Ah, right. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, I think you're right, Taran. I've probably seen it so many times that I've immediately just gone, yep, I know what I'm looking at. So many Fnerbles. Oh, hey, I've got flower pots. Woohoo! Iron trapdoor in item frame works as well. Ah, right. One of those there. One here. And I feel like I should have Oh, I feel like I should fill in these. Actually, no, I might turn these into recessed bookshelves. So if I put some spruce trapdoors in here, let's be naughty and make them off-centered. And the rest of the time oh yes. You and the rest of the audience have slightly more time and wherewithal to pay attention to the scenery during the runs. Well, true. Hail hydrators again. Thank you, Feg. And a stretch to go with it. Oh, up we go. And yeah. Thank you, Feg. Alright, I need some candles. And a quick nap. What do you mean, void? Thank you. Candles, candles, candles. I have candles. Excellent. Nookie, welcome in. I have candles, but I have no way of light up. I do have a flint. Really, again? What is it today with the horny toads? Apparently they're at it today. That sounds wrong. I feel like I shouldn't be breaking things with the flint and steel in my hand, because the odds are I will end up setting fire to the floor. Fig seems to be speaking low to seas. Can't keep the great... Well, I mean, many people have tried. This Scots is on fire. I'd rather not. I'd like this build to actually stay intact, please. No, that's the wrong chest. That and that go back in here. I feel like I should empty my inventory a bit. Actually, let's not. Alright, there is somewhere around here a raven. There they are. Let's give them arms and a pose of... Where's sitting? Probably in the S's. There we are. Gravity of off. Base plate of off. Let's go until about there for the moment. We'll sort out the position of everything in a minute. But first, we need some clothing for Raven. I feel like I should have emptied my inventory a bit more. You wish you'd studied design and animation rather than your waste of a degree. Your degree is not a waste, Feg. It's just not what you want to play with now. Doesn't mean you can't study it in other ways, though. Spruce trapdoors. No, none of that's dark oak. That's all dark oak. don't suppose there's anywhere for the mangrove shells. No, probably not. You just want to throw something at someone or something. Some of these things actually are better off self-taught. I know that sounds terrible. That go in here. The reason I'm emptying my inventory is so I've got enough space to be able to actually, you know, collect stuff. I kind of feel like having a row of those in there is a bad idea, but let's throw that away and swap that for this. My friend Joe went on the Dolly Parton diet. It made a Jolene. Oh, elk. Oh. Throw as many things at elk from 9 to 5. Mm-hmm. Yeah, since it's release day, Nookie, I'm pretty sure that that's exactly what's going on. I had a strong feeling I would be one of the few that stayed in Minecraft today as a result. Ow. It is the shinies. Yes. Where's my fireworks? There they are. You'll get it in later in the month. I'm going to have a look at it and see if I think it'll be interesting. Am I ever going to fix the floor in that tunnel section? Yes. Remind me to do it on the way back. Because bizarrely, I'm actually carrying dark oak, which is exactly what I need. Okay, when I am flying back, would you choose at that time to remind me to fix the floor? Gremlins. A lot of you. Probably not, because you'll have forgotten. Ah, dear. Thank you for the 8 reminder bits there, Footy. Right, so I need emeralds. Emeralds would be useful if we're going to buy Raven some outfits. Emeralds. Right, let's get some. Okay, so I need 2 pairs of pants. 2 tunics and 2 pairs of boots. Right, I then need to go on a washing spree. And yes, I know that Raven does not have 2 bodies. Keyframes working in doubles, how stop motion is done, and standard frame rate. Did get to watch Finding Nemo for a case study. Nice. I mean, a bit more modern of a thing is the way that, if I remember rightly, for Spider-Man, the first one, Into the Spider-Verse, a lot of it was filmed at 60 FPS, but they doubled up all of the frames to give it that 25 FPS feel. Except, if I remember rightly, for the black and white sections with Nick Cage, where they went straight to full speed. I think. I seem to remember hearing some weirdness about that. Just because they were having fun with it. And we have a Numal in chat for those who are interested in catching a Pokemon. Hey, I'm out of my Ultra Balls again. I should probably buy some properly in bulk rather than using the button that I've got rigged for it. 1, 2. I'm gonna go for. Yeah, let's do a little bit of that. So you get to be black. I'm going to add a tiny bit of grey to the pants. And that to the shirt, just to give it a little bit more of an adjustment. Yes. And a pink. And a bit of a magenta. Another bit of magenta. So we'll give that to that. Yes, the pink and the magenta work better if you've got that. So let's get another pink. And let's get a black as well. What's his face was animated at a lower frame rate to show us. Oh, is that when it swapped? Yes. Miles Morales. And they swapped it. Okay, so they swapped the frame rate when he actually did the jump. Okay. It gradually got faster, did it? Ah, interesting. That and that for this, this, that, and that. Chicken! I'm not quite sure where the chicken came from, but hey, there was a chicken. Yes, I am carrying booties around, for I am decorating. Whee! Oh, hold on. Before I go through there, let us do this, and smeg it, just do a lot. It's not like I ever am going to not need dark oak trapdoors. If I am decorating, had the air of I am a Protestant. Yep. All the protestations. Let's see, can we fly over the top of this? No. We can try, but we can fail. Pardon? That's a pardon? I'm not even going to read that one out because my brain has just gone hair. Monty Python's Meaning of Life. I don't remember that bit. What are the odds that I do not have enough trapdoors for all of these sections of tunnel? Actually, no, it looks like I do. Here we find Feg discovering that occasionally a lack of context is possibly a bit too much. Yet there are occasions when it might be necessary. Thank you, Taryn. Thank you. Thank you so much. Wow, Lotus. Wow. Is that not really there or not all there? You're a figment of... I'm a figment of your imagination. Then can you start imagining me having a better day? Hey, what do you know? I actually got Raven sat at the right height.
May we have your attention, please?
I'm worried about the fact that we all seem to have this shared consciousness such that we share the same figment. I mean, that's your problem, not mine. Yeah, I need a book or something for Raven to be staring at. Apparently, it is not as dark as I thought. Oh well. People would be animated on 1 second at 24 FPS when they're in the zone. And... neat. And a feather for your left hand. That sounds sensible, Raven. Yes. I thought it about time that I actually arranged for some clothing.
Please do not leave cases or parcels unattended anywhere on the station. Any unattended articles are likely to be removed without warning.
Hey, that almost worked. Just certain characters are ending their streaks. Yes. I have a question. To which the answer is no. I got a book. So that's a good start. I have a raw chicken, but I do not appear to have a feather. Right. Apparently today is the day where... Today is gonna be the day that we wonder what the heck to do about the fact that we ain't got a feather to do what we need to do. Right. Chicken. How hard is it to find a chicken in a Minecraft world? There's usually chickens around, almost in Philadelphia. I need to swap trains in a moment. Look after yourself, Feg, and I hope that the journey isn't too terrible. Hi. Anyone here seen a chicken? Cluck. Yeah, it's like trying to find a happy ghast. Sorry, no, not a happy ghast. It's like trying to find a ghast. Okay, that is an interesting bit of landscape. Aw, baby cow. The iron golems are wandering. Trying to find a chicken in a snow biome is not easy. There's another sheep. More sheep. More villagers. Cat. That's going to make things difficult. Horse. Chicken. Hi. Excellent. 2 feathers. There was a polar bear in that village. Well, he obviously wanted to, I don't know. Does brain cells in a Scots brain work the same as a needle in a haystack? Wow. Wow. I mean, even polar bears occasionally want a warm meal. Right. So I need to swap hands. Oh, that's going to be annoying. Because that looks like it's the wrong way round. Huh. Okay. Let's give you the book and then swap them again. That's better. Right. Actually, I'm tempted to put the book in an item frame on the table. Ah, nope. How do you... Would you mind giving me that back? Really? That's the feather. There we are. Good grief. The sequencing for removing items from a armor stand is just broken. Right. Feather. Have a feather. And then I think I need an item frame and the book in the item frame, and I need to make the item frame invisible so that it looks like it's actually on the desk. Nope, item frames are in here. Alternatively, we may have to put the book into an armor stand and set it so that it's... Oh, I'm just going to armor stand it. Well, now I kind of wish I could turn around the pen at the item. Look after yourself, Mad. No, and thank you for the quote 200. I will get to that in a minute. Let's get an armor stand for a book in place. Show arms. Where's the rotation? There it is. Sort that out in a minute. Yeah, having that as a bigger book was necessary. I do that until it's just about short of clipping. And bring it back to here. And then block it and make it invisible. What we can probably do is now move the that one. No, that's not it. Come on, Raven. Nab it. If the pen were in the other hand, you'd assume Raven was doing the Death Note pen flourish. Interesting. Right, I want to make it look like he's holding the book. So around about there, I think. So if I now do 1 and bring it to the right. There we are. Sorry, which message, Blackclad? No, because you need to use a magnet to find a needle in a haystack. What can you do to find a brain cell in a Scotsman? Wow. Sorry, I got distracted with trying to sort out Raven. There we are. That's perfect. Gotcha. Ah, I forgot to make it invisible again. That works nicely. Hey, NJ, welcome in. Oh, fake suggested rum. I quite like that. That works. It's a nice large book for Raven to be writing in. And the angle just works for it, I think. It looks like it's sort of balanced on the table, being held up, written into. I still wish I could turn the pen around, but that's about as good as I can manage. And I think I will try and work out a bit more of a sort of cape for you, Raven, but at the moment the banner helps with that. Right, let's get into cam account and see what this all looks like in Pretty's mode. Wow, I got 3 raw chicken out of that. Yeah, there's going to be many armor stands for the cape, I think. Just to overdo it a little. However, let us cam only. Turn off that. Let us see what this... Oh, nice. Oh, Raven. I think that works nicely. Even with the propensity for the other armor stand to try and appear. For the cam account. That works nicely. And overall, I mean, the office still needs some more detailing, which we can do tomorrow. But I think the detailing on this office has come out quite nicely. And I do like that wall. I need to work on some light levels, obviously. And this area still needs finishing off as well. But that's getting there. Also needs more light levels. It's not helped by the fact that darkness has fallen and the foxes are running everywhere. Oh, they're going berserk over the berries again. Teehee. So, after spending an entire evening building an interior, which is entirely the way things tend to go, I think we've managed to do quite well. Interiors are one of those things that take significant amounts of time to get right because you're working in tiny detail, which just ends up being a little bit difficult. However, I would like to say thank you to everyone for joining me this evening. It has been fantastic having you all here. Thank you to all of those in Twitch, and thank you to Glam Pixie and all of those who were in Discord. It is lovely having you all here. I will be back again tomorrow. No wonder Scotsman's focus is on the ceilings. Yeah. Because those... I mean, without them, you've got nothing to hold anything together. Yes, I will be back again tomorrow at my usual time, 2.5 hours previously to now, where we will probably most likely be carrying on working on the interior and the office around Raven, because there's still way more detail to add, clearly. Scotsman logo is being worked on for a server. Oh no. Oh no. Something tells me mayhem, chaos, and the attempt to get us all killed with insanity is being put together. Perfectly spherical raven. No. Yes, I will be back again tomorrow at my usual time, 2.5 hours previously to now. I hope everyone has a good time zone. I hope everyone has a fantastic evening. I am going to send us on a raid just as soon as I work out where the heck I am going to go. Because my brain is currently trying to remember where we've raided recently. Let's see. When did we last raid out to? Of course. We raided out to Soup recently, didn't we? I swear my raid list is, my mod actions list is, there we are. Helps if you actually filter it correctly so that you see only... yeah, no. Oh, it's been a while since we've raided out to Soup. 14 days. Goodness. And Mighty Oak... well over a month. Okay, right. He has reasonable numbers. Yes. That's part of the reason why I'm not going anywhere near sausage. 140... Wow, only 146 for sausage. Oh. And Joel just went live on Hightail. Well, given that there is interest on Hightail, let's go and see what Joel's up to, shall we? Seeing as how we've got the countdown for it. Right. Thank you to everyone for joining me. I hope everyone has a good time zone. I hope everyone has a fantastic evening. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you all again soon. Bye-bye.